Hello everybody, Iain Robson here, and welcome back to Baxley Farm, also known as the Georgian map. Actually, this is the Georgian map. Oh, keep getting confused between the Georgian map and Michigan farm. Oh goodness. Anyway, so what we're doing right here is we're heading to the BGA, because at the BGA we have some fermented silage. We're going to go ahead and use that to give it to our chickens, which we picked up last episode, and hopefully that'll increase their productivity a little bit. I'm not sure by how much yet, but it will by a small margin at the very least. So that'll be good for us. Because right now, this is where our productivity is at, 10%. They have no TMR, no grain, no earthworts, no silage, no water, but they have straw. So we are going to go ahead and give them some silage, and that should be the keyword here, of course, increase the amount of productivity. I think they'll go up to 40%, I think it is. I think that's the appropriate number at least, so. Alright, so here we are. This is not the BGA, but it's the location where we have all of our, I believe this is the, what do they call these things? Greenhouses, there we go. Sheesh. So, there's quite a few greenhouses on this map as well. I was almost going to say there's a new version of this map, but it's not this one. There's actually a new version of the Michigan map, but not this one. And there's actually quite a few changes on the map, so I haven't looked at the new version yet, but from what I have heard, people have said good things about it, so I may have to go ahead and check it out. The only problem is if you upgrade to a new map, you cannot use your previous save, so you have to start from scratch again, so that's one of the downfalls, at least. Here we are. This is the BGA. And there's our JCB. So what we'll do is, let's just, we'll do it like this. We'll drive through here, and we'll do a little U-E, also known as a U-turn. For those people who have never heard the word U-E before. I don't know if that's a common thing in the United States and Canada, but it's something you hear in Canada every now and then. Alright, so we probably don't need that much silage, if I'm honest. So we'll come over here and just uncover. That's the word I'm looking for. No, that's not silage yet, is it? It should be. It's fermented. It doesn't look like silage, that's the problem. I don't like the prospects of that. It should be silage, but I should say, make it from chaff. So if it were not made from chaff, then I would be a little concerned. Maybe it's a texture issue. We're gonna find out here. Let's get inside here. It might be a texture issue. I don't know. What does the JCB tell us? Oh no, it's silage. Just a texture thing, I guess. That's weird, because usually that's supposed to be like brown, of course. In this context, it's not supposed to be green, because I thought that was still chaff in that context. Alright, so I don't know, this is the one thing where you can't like look up when you're in technically there is a high tip, I forget what the button is now, but there's a high tip you can use. And that should take silage. Yeah, see, that's the texture I was expecting. Alright, so that was what, 6,000 liters, I think? Yeah, so what we'll do is that's probably more than enough. Just turn that off and reseal the silo, so we don't waste it, because with a far silo extension, if you leave it uncovered, it'll just rot. Alright, let's hop back in this guy, and we'll take a little jaunt back down to to the chicken facility. So what I'll do is I'll meet you when I'm down there. Alright, so here we are at the chicken facility once again, and we actually have a couple chickens ready, which is kind of funny. I didn't think we did, but we do apparently. I only progressed time like one day basically, but whatever. So here we are. Let's go ahead and give them a little bit of silage. And I don't know where the silage spot is. I'm assuming it's the same spot as the straw. So, as you can see, silage not. Silage is not accepted here. Alright, I wasn't expecting that. Where is it accepted then? Maybe chickens don't need silage? But why would it say it in there? Sometimes things don't make sense. Alright, This is where we put the straw. Maybe the silage doesn't go in there. Maybe it goes somewhere else. Where else could it possibly go? Let's take a look outside here. Nope, not in there. That is for earth fruits, if memory serves. Oops. And that's for the water. And this is for the chickens. Maybe it's out here. Let's give it a go. As we're exiting, we'll just try to give them some more silage. Nope. Nope. Apparently, doesn't go there, which is a bit odd. We know that there is a section over here, but this may be the place where you give them the silage. I don't know. It's possible. Nope. Okay, now that's weird. It does say silage right there, so I suppose they don't require any now. I don't know how that's supposed to work. Because there's definitely, like, you can see that there's an unload point. Like, I don't think it's this right here, but we can try. Just for the sake of eliminating possibilities. Yeah, because there's definitely like an unload point right there too. Alright, let's try this little section right here. If I could back out properly, that would help, of course. Alright. Let's see. Nope, didn't think so. So where does it accept silage? Like in the middle of the facility, that's where it accepted straw, and it doesn't accept silage. So I have no idea. Maybe it's not accepted because it wasn't done properly, or maybe they just don't take silage at all. I'm not sure because I've never raised chickens in Farm Sim. So we'll try it one more time. We'll do a drive-through just in case we missed it, because you never know. It is entirely possible that we missed it. Unlikely, based on what I saw, but that's no, straw's unaccepted there. Nope, nope, nope. I'm just pressing the button as we're driving along to see if maybe it gets unloaded there. Nope, nothing. I'm just gonna test this out to see if I can put it in this facility. Because it's possible it wasn't added to that one, but I don't know why that would be the case. Let's see here. Nope, don't detach it, Iain. Alright, testing. Nope. Same thing. Maybe they don't take silage then. But maybe they don't take, I don't know then. That's kind of odd because it has productivity, and silage definitely affected by productivity, so I don't know. In French I would say je ne sais pas. Nope. Okay, so maybe they don't need silage. I don't know. But so that's that. Alright, well we'll just grab the truck once again then. This truck, and let's get out of here. And what we'll do is we'll grab move this out of the way, I guess. That's what we're going to do. And what we need to do is get a water trailer, because I don't believe we have one of those. So let's try and give them water. Oops. What do we got? We don't have... No. Didn't think so. We have chickens, apparently, though. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a water trailer. We'll get one of the modded ones, slurry tanks. We got this small one here. Because it's universal, we can use it for fuel, slurry, anything. So it is very helpful. And NPK, which is kind of nice too. So if we want to sell some NPK, I guess. Default color is fine. Yes, perfect. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll head to the shop, pick that up, grab some water, and I will come back here, and hopefully being the keyword, we'll be able to actually give our animals a little bit. There we go. Of course, the combine is telling you to stop. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so just coming up to the facility right here, and as you can see, I already have a trailer with water in it. So we're going to go ahead and see if this works. I hope it does. Oh, there's the cows down there. Alright. Time for some epic backing up, or at least trying to. It's funny. What I learned in Euro Truck is, you know, just back up slower. It'll make everything better. Or at least more accurate. At least that's what Farmer Beos is telling me. Are you serious? Maybe there's just no button. Refill water. Alright, let's go back to the chickens. Do they have water now? Okay, good. Whew. I was going to say, that would be rather annoying. They probably don't need that much water. It's got quite a lot in here, actually. Oh, it actually does show. I wasn't sure if I was going to show the actual level of it or not. So there we go. The chickens are getting water. This is excellent. So now we can at least say we gave them water. We tried to give them silage. Maybe some grain. We could try that as well. Is this done? Yes. Actually, that was quite a bit of water. More than I anticipated, at least. Alright, let's get out of there. Perfect. Okay, so maybe a little bit of grain. I don't know what type of grain it takes. Let's just leave this here. Sure, let's grab this truck. I don't think I actually have like a small wagon, which would make a lot more sense than something like this. No. We could always do tippers. Something like one of these. Perfect. That means we don't need this truck, which would be ridiculous. Let's grab this guy, detach that, and go grab some grain. Alright. And what we'll do is we'll grab some grain with that little grain cart there, which would be probably a bit more efficient than taking the big truck. And I think, you know, like, for example, like I know my in-laws, that's a tree. Turn. Tires don't stay on the ground. I know my in-laws use a wagon or a grain cart or a buggy just like that to feed their sheep, actually. So it's definitely possible that you can use it for that kind of thing. So, all right, I believe the reset point is around the corner here. It really doesn't respond to your turning. I've been racing the last couple days with not with iRacing, with Project Cars, and I'm getting used to, like, you know, the cars actually turning and whatnot. And then when I hop in this game, it's like, okay, I'm making a slight adjustment, but it's not doing what I want it to do. Like right now, there it goes. Stuff like that. So you get used to these things, and you're like, okay, it should do this technically. Where are we going here? Let's go ahead and just reset that before. And there we go. Reset vehicle. And sure, we'll reset that vehicle. So we got the same spot. Saves us driving around trying to find it. There we go. And alright, let's grab that. And we probably don't need very much grain, or very little grain would be my guess. And that will probably be more than enough, like maybe 1,000 liters, 2,000 liters, something like that. Apparently I hit the top of that trailer just a little bit too hard, and now it wants to be in a totally different location. Whatever. C'est la vie, I suppose. Alright, here we go. Okay, so where's our grain stored? I believe it's just around here somewhere. Like right there. So let's grab just a little bit. I think we'll grab wheat, because I know wheat actually works. As opposed to like oats or something like that. Assuming we have wheat. Sure, that's perfect. And then we'll grab that and then take it to the chickens, and hopefully being the key word here again, they will be ready. Alright, I'll meet you back at the chicken coop. Alright, just arrived at the chicken coop. We're going to go ahead and see if this actually works. So as long as we drive slowly along here, we should be okay. Alright, let's see if they take grain. Oh, grain's accepted there. Go figure. And they only needed like 1,000 liters. Not even. Oh my goodness. How much grain do they need in the end? 11,000 water. That's quite a bit of water. 3,000 grain. Earth fruits we don't have. I tried to give them silage. They wouldn't take it. So I guess TMR is the next thing. We have all the components now for TMR. So it's not out of the question at the moment. So that's good for us. So there you go. Now we can make our chickens as efficient as possible, or as efficient as we can make them at the moment without making TMR. Of course, we do have TMR mixers at the cow facility down here, but they don't have all the necessary components yet. I think all they're missing actually is TMR, now that I think about it. Or silage, I should say, not TMR. Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Yep, looks like it was only silage this thing was missing, so now we can start making some TMR. So let's put this little bit of silage in there. There we go. And at least it'll start making some TMR. Not a whole lot, but that can be dealt with at a later date, but it can at least start making TMR. Now what we can do is we can just wait a little bit, and it should be able to pump out TMR relatively quickly. If I progress time just a tinsy-wincy bit, magically we have 5,000 liters now. No, actually I could probably do it perfect. There we go. Actually got quite a bit of TMR. A lot more than I anticipated. I'm okay with that. Now we should be able to accept it in here. Yes, look at that. All I have to say is go time acceleration mod. Perfect. Look at that, 15,000 liters. Now one of the weird things is this is the modded version of this trailer. So you can put like things like TMR in it. I guess we can take this way here. You can put things like TMR in it. However, some of the normal in-game ones don't accept it, so if you want to try and put TMR in it, they actually don't work, which is odd. Also, I've discovered that if you want to put pre-made TMR into a mixing wagon, most mixing wagons won't accept it unless it's a modded one. I don't know how that makes sense, but that's what I've noticed at least. It's been really odd. Like, I've tried it a couple times where I was using like a mixing wagon, and I'm like, it makes sense that you could put TMR in a mixing wagon, but you can't. I think I encountered that on the Glen Manure farm back in the day, and I also encountered it on a couple other farms that I was messing around with different mods and whatnot and different items, and not all of them accept it. So one of the reasons why I get like this is like, for example, if we go right here into not manure. Why am I going into manure? Loading wagons, Iain. Here we go. So if we look in here, this is the same, basically, this is the same thing I have right here on the back of this. The only difference, I think it's the same thing, at least 5201. The only difference is these ones have these are slightly modded, so they accept a few more things. And I think there's a couple other small little adjustments that have been made, but other than that, they're the same. Now what's going to be interesting is to see whether these chickens actually accept TMR, because they didn't want to accept the silage, so maybe they will be equally not accepting of TMR. Who knows? We're gonna find out in a moment, and I think that shall be our last act of the day. And we'll go from there. It's funny. This is the type of farm where I feel like a live stream is a lot more. It can be a lot more productive, or a lot more. Yeah, I guess productive is the word I'm looking for, because you can spend a couple hours doing things on the map. I don't have a couple hours when I record normally, so it makes recording on this map interesting. Okay, they accept TMR. That's good to know. Not very much of it, though. Not very much of it. So, let's check our chickens one last time. There we go. So we have 31 chickens that are ready to be taken to the slaughterhouse. And so far we have 40% productivity, which is good. No earth fruits, no silage, unfortunately. No slurry produced, which is a bit odd. I don't know why they don't produce slurry. I thought they did. Maybe depending on the map, I don't know. So, looks like they're producing. This is good for us. So let's drive this out of here. They don't need any more TMR. And then we should call it a day. Our chickens are now productive. Huzzah! For those people who watch Big Bang Theory. Alright folks, that's it for me for today. The chickens are productive. This is good. We'll leave it there. My name's Iain Robson. This has been our episode of Farming Simulator 2015, coming at you from Baxley Farm. And if you enjoyed yourself, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys later.